The 11th edition of the annual investment meeting, which saw countries around the world come together, focusing on global economic growth, has come to an end. The three-day conference touched on a wide diversity of topics, helping countries maximize their opportunities through several segments. As the global economy undergoes a massive transition driven by innovation and technology, the conference is the first in-person event post-COVID. Dawood Al Shezawi, the president of AIM, talks about event highlights here with us at the conference. With me, I've got Mr. Dawood here, who is the president of the annual investment meeting, which is coming to a close, a three-day conference in 2022. A major success. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Is it what you thought it would be?
It's beyond our expectation, actually. This is the first time we hosted an Expo, and during the last 3 days of Expo, annual investment meeting really been a success. With the amount of visitors that we had, with the amount of countries, we had 174 countries participating with us and more than 10,000 delegates coming from around the world.
Yeah. What are some of the key highlights? Can you elaborate, please?
The annual investment meeting this year has been focusing on 6 pillars, which are basically FDI, portfolio investments, SMEs, startup, future cities, and the 50 years projects of Dubai. A lot of exhibitors have been looking onto, focusing onto attracting investors, and investors have been coming from a lot of, countries, especially, corporate organizations, especially funds, looking to invest in different countries. And this is the first show after the pandemic. This is the 11th edition. And I see that a lot of people really look forward basically to invest somewhere. So it's more of like, showcasing where they can invest in.
And what's that energy been amongst those investors here in the different nations, countries?
Why? Because I think annual investment meeting has become the international event. It's the most important investment platform worldwide. So they really trust this event. Why? Because, we have been organizing this for 11 years, and a lot of investors, they know what type of projects are showcased, and the governments behind these successes. Why? Because the government only supports genuine projects, and all the governments who are showcasing their opportunities are really, have studied the projects.
And just what impact has COVID had, and especially on this annual investment meeting, which is the first after the 2 years of COVID that we've had?
Well, 2019 was the last physical edition. Then we had 2 editions of virtual events. And the impact had that basically people were away from each other. The virtual events really helped into transferring the knowledge, networking, but it didn't help into making any actual deals. So this type of physical events really help people to network again and conclude deals.
And how has this helped by combining the annual investment meeting with the Expo 2020 at the same time?
A lot. All the 192 pavilions who are here, basically the ministers who are here, the delegates who are here. Even we have hosted a lot of ministers, a lot of investors. So it was an opportunity for them to visit their pavilion, visit Expo as well.
Now, Mr. Dawood, for those who have missed out, how would you like to explain what sort of a significance is AIM on the world stage?
Well, I think, they should not miss the next one. Next one, it will be less than a year from here, and we are taking bookings and we are looking into how to basically, attract more projects, more investments. And I think, there's an opportunity from a lot of cities to showcase to the investors. Next edition will be back in the Dubai World Trade Center, and we're trying to create a program which is called the Global Investors Delegation Program to Dubai during AIM. So that's an opportunity.
Yeah. Well, as proud media partners of the annual investment meeting here for the first time, it is our pleasure to be here in Dubai helping you highlight and showcase what the world is all about.
Thank you for being part of AIM.